This area that I'm going to take you into now, Ringoland, definitely Toxteth. This is where Ringo lived for the first years of his life, in two houses down here, which I'm going to show you both of those this morning, so stay with us. Oh, look at that, a cyclist. I think that's the first one I've ever seen on this cycle path. Woohoo! Nice to see it being used. Okay, so here we come into, this is called High Park Street. It's not actually that far from town, so if you come to Liverpool and you fancy having a walk, it's not actually that far to walk up to here. If you fancy a little look round, it's quite a decent area these days. Not like it was years ago when it was deemed to be a bit rough round here, but it's not so bad now. It's been kind of what they call it, gentrified, I think is the word. How are we all doing anyway? Give us some thumbs ups. Have we got anybody watching? Yeah, we've got 19, 18 people on. Right, so let me just tell you a little bit about this area then. This was one of many regeneration zones in Liverpool. There was lots of these going on across the city, where they were demolishing some of the old houses that were built around 1900 and replacing them with new houses, which were these over here, you see, in this area, other little semi-detached houses. And the plan was to do all this into that kind of house. But when they got as far as this, there was an outcry from the from Beatles fans, historians, the culture people, the Beatles tour guides. There was quite an outcry from people saying, you can't just go demolishing this because this is part of the Beatles trail. So eventually, after a 10-year debate, the council, or the Lord Mayor, the Mayor rather, did a U-turn on the decision, and they decided to refurbish them instead of demolishing them, which means that this part of the Beatles trail has now been saved from the demolition man. Hooray! And this area is known as the Welsh streets because they're all named after places in Wales, you see. And this is artwork. Who's a very famous Liverpool artist. He's an award-winning artist. If you don't know Paul, go and look him up as well. Paul Curtis. And here's some of the famous sons and daughters of this area. See, Toxteth L8. Some of those you may recognise. These were all from L8. I'll just let you get a picture of that. It's a nice little quiz to do that actually, see how many you can recognise and name.